It is June, so let's budget my June paycheck. This is for the work I did in May, and I work a single job, almost full-time at a pharmacy. And this month, it's called, I got paid 23,408 kroner and 71. Let's get it correct. 408.71. Yeps. That was my paycheck. And it is ready to assign. So let's see. We are in June. And we have this amount to budget. This month we did get a vacation add-on thingy. I don't really know why or what it is, but it's extra out of the normal paycheck. So last month I got 20,846 kroner. So let's just see. 846. So if we deduct that, that is 2,562 that I'm just going to put here because I don't want it to just, disappear into the budget. Yeah, so 20,846 is what we have to work with. That is my normal paycheck. Last month it was also more than it has been because I got a pay rise that I actually negotiated myself. So I'm pretty proud of that. But anyways, let's go through our savings. For YNAB, I save about 50 kroner a month because I decided to pay it yearly instead of monthly. So that does pay to do it like that. Dropbox, I quit my subscription and I'm saving about 82 kroner every month. Contact lenses, they were going to cost me 229 a month and I quit using those. So now I would just have glasses instead. I did just spend a couple of grand on new glasses, but they will be paid out in 10 months, if you will, considering how much the contacts would have been. So for my union, I'm saving about 400 every month. And for Spotify, I'm saving 109 every month. I actually do have premium right now because they had an offer to go back and get 3 months premium for 1 month pay. So I did that, so I have it when I am going on a coach trip in June. For the dentist, I go about once a year. So I set aside 27 kroner a month. Is that really enough for once a year? But anyways, for service on the house, I put aside 200 every month. For snow clearing, I put aside 54 every month because my life is simply too short to be shoveling snow. I need to note down because I am keeping some of the money in a special account. So the service is going into my fire account just because that has better interest on it than my normal checking account. And that is for my property taxes. That is also going into the fire account. And also my mortgage payment is going in there. So that's 2,900. I have a personal loan from my mom that I'm paying back at the rate of 1,000 every month. Then we have a house insurance. I pay 355 every month. And another insurance for all my stuff. That's 107. Then we have my electricity, and that changes a lot over the year because I heat my house by electricity, so it's a lot more in the winter than it is in the summer. So I try to even it out, and then what I have extra in the summer I can spend in the winter, so I don't suddenly have a really expensive winter. Then we have the sewer water thingy and the drinking water thingy. And then we have my internet. I actually just quit my current internet, but because it's been a holiday here, they haven't really gotten back to me to say when I can get out of their contract. But I am hoping to get one of those deals where you can pay like really cheap for a couple of months and then a normal price. But even the normal price is about 50 kroner less than this, so it'll still be less. Then for my car, I put aside 200 every month for just like repairs and stuff. And then for just saving for a new car, I put aside 500, and that is going into an investment account in my bank, because I'm not expecting it, hopefully, fingers crossed, that I will need it for a good few years still. So then we have gas money. I'm putting in 1,200, and the car taxes and my car insurance. Then we have things to do with work, and I have an extra insurance if I get critically ill, like, knock on wood that I'm never gonna need it, but it's nice to have just in case. That was my pension, and then we have my union, and then this one was my unemployment insurance, and this one is my union. I am still on the deal from when I switched unions, so I'm not paying until September, so that's great. Then we have my actual payment of Unita budget, which is 66. Then I have a category called presents for me, so whenever I get money from family for birthdays or Christmas or whatever, I put it here so that I know I can spend that money with no regrets. Then we have my food, which I put aside 3,000. I did switch it up from 2,000 to 3,000 a while ago because I was getting like meal subscription services, and those are really expensive. But at the time it made sense for me because I hate meal planning and prepping and buying and cooking and stuff. So, but lately I have been more invested in my investment journey, so I am trying to save as much as I can to invest and to have a good emergency fund and stuff like that. So, but I usually keep 3,000 in the food budget because I like to have it there as a buffer that I can then use for, like, whatever I've saved in a month I can use for investments and savings challenges and stuff like that. So fun money, I put aside 2,000 every month, and that is everything basically that isn't food. So like clothes, books, stuff for the house, for the garden, whatever. My cell phone, I'm using 119 every month. Ireland, I think I'm not going to put in anything else because we paid for the entire trip, and I still have about 3,000 in this category, and we are going in about 3 weeks, so this 3,000 is just my pocket money, and I think that is enough for, I think we're going for 8 or 9 days, so I'm assuming that will be enough, and otherwise I'm going with my mom. So, maybe she'll buy me dinner one night. But no, I'm expecting to pay my own way, and 3,000 should be enough because most of the stuff we're doing and the food we are eating is included. Then we have a trip to Turkey that I'm taking later on this year with my family, and I'm going to put 1,000 in there. We did pay some of it, like I think maybe, did we pay 1,500? I can't remember, but yeah. And as you can see, I spent 2,700 on glow up last month, but I did have my new glasses and my hairdressing appointment and some new underwear. So yeah, but I think we will settle for 200 this month because I don't have any plans to do some glow up this month, but I do have a dermatologist, not a dermatologist, like a cosmetologist, like a facial thing for July, so I need to save up for that. Then we have yet another insurance in case I have an accident. Then we have travel insurance in case some of my stuff gets stolen or lost. Then we have another health insurance where I can get money back. And then we have Doctors Without Borders that I always put in 50 kroner. Then we have basically just charity, and right now I'm focused on Palestine, so I'm going to put 200 aside for that, and I need to spend that. Usually I will donate it via Operation Olive Branch or Doctors Without Borders, because I feel like those are well-renowned charities, so I'm pretty sure that whatever I'm donating is going to go to the right places and do the best that they can. Then I have a category called gifts, and this is like any gift for anyone else. So this is Christmas and birthdays and special days, like my nephew just had his confirmation, so we had a gift for him there. I used to set aside, I think, 200 or 300 a month for this, but then I actually tallied up with all the people I'm buying for, and like a little bit extra for those like not yearly occurrences gifts. So like a confirmation is once in a lifetime for people, but they do still need a gift. And I tallied everything up, and it turns out I actually need 500. So mini savings, I'm not going to put in anything now because I usually put in stuff that I have saved from gas money and food money during the month. So then we have renovations, and I don't think I need anything. I do have I did want to get a new closet, but I have kind of put a pause on that. And my kitchen makeover is also on pause because I'm not really sure what I want to do. So then I have savings, and I think I'm just gonna roll that one into this one, which is savings for bigger projects. Previously, I have made a heat pump and my roof here. So I'm just going to assign 500, and that is also going to the fire account. And then we still have 1,500 left for, wants, if is what they called. And let's see, I actually need, as part of my New Year's resolutions, I need 500 for a new couch. So we'll cross that one off. And then we also have 1,000 for Nordnet. Or at least I put in 200 a month for my what's it called? Like I have a fixed one that just goes every month on investing. So that's 200 a month. And then I also have a goal of putting in 1,000 extra every month. But I think I usually do that by saving stuff. So mini savings and FU money and Nordnet is the thing. Those are the categories that I fill up with any savings from like my food budget and my fun money during the month. So like at the end of the month, I tally up how much I have left. And that also includes the extra savings I have made here. So I have available to spend in savings 3,400, but that is with the 2,500 extra income from the vacation add-on thingy. So I'm actually not too worried about having to put in 1,000 for this one. So we have 800 to put into some of my wish farm. For example, a new computer, because I am dying. I have an iPad and my phone, and then I have a really, really, really old computer that is just killing me every time I need to do something. So let's just do the same as last month. So 220 and 50. Then we have a new refrigerator. I do have one, but knock on wood, I don't know how long it's going to last. So let's just put in 100 towards that. Then this category is kind of like, in case I can do something good out in the world. I don't know. I had probably a crazy idea of signing up for Doctors Without Borders, but they aren't really looking for people with my profile. So I'm still trying to figure out if I can get some skills to fit their wanted profile more. And that's what this money is for, like in case I ever get the chance to do that sort of thing. But yeah. So then we also have the 50 before 50 goals. We have 100,000 on Nordnet in 5 years, and that's partly the 200 kroner I save up. Then we have the FU money, and I think my goal is 15,000, I think. Basically as soon as possible, but we'll see. And then we have some goals that I would like to do in the future. So I would like to visit Shakespeare & Company in Paris in 2027. So let's put 200 for that. Then we have, I would like to take a break from my job again in 2027. I did take a month off a couple of years ago, I think, and really enjoyed it. But yeah, as you can see, I need 555 kroner in order to fund it for this month. I priced it out like very, very loosely, like all these things, also the bookshop crawl in London in 2029 and stuff. I basically guessed how much money I would need. But at least there's a target, so you have something to work towards, and we can fund that one. So 102.50. Then we have Barcelona in 2031, 68.50. And the good thing about doing it this way is you can basically, with some pretty small amounts of money, you can save up for big things. So we have, I would love to see Hozier in concert, but that's of course depending on his schedule. So I'm just saving up for whenever that is feasible. Then I really, really want a new vacuum, but yeah. 133, we don't have quite enough. 150, we don't have enough for that. 100, no. Japan, no. Chickens is sort of a dream of mine, but I don't know. Is it? Do I want chickens? I can't decide. I've never been good with, taking care of things and having that sort of expectation on me to take care of a living being. So that responsibility. So I think I'm going to save that for now, and then I will put the 74.84 into will I just actually put it into the FU money, because then I can color in this one, which is 75. I know I only put in 74.84, but I did put in a tiny bit extra, so it's gonna even out. And as you can see, I still have a long way to go. This is a savings challenge for 10,000. So yeah, I need to work on that. So that is all my money assigned for June. This savings category I am leaving until the end, because I have found out that it's nice to have a buffer. And especially with the vacation coming up, I have this pretty big buffer for spending money, which is great. And then anything that I haven't spent here at the end of the month will go straight into my investment towards that 100,000 goal. And possibly part of it will go to my FU account, so I can really get that going. But yeah, for now it's a buffer, but I fully expect that I will be able to keep within my actual budget. Because, yeah, like I said, I should be able to save some money on gas, because I'm not going to work for 2 weeks. I should be able to, like, I'm going out of the country for vacation, but I have saved up for that, so that should be covered. And I also have fund money to cover both that and anything else during the month. So yeah, I am expecting to be able to put a good chunk of money into my investment at the end of the month, but we'll see where the month takes us. How are you doing with your goals and your investments, if you have any? Do you want to have any, or what are you working on right now financially? As you can see, I'm just working on building my emergency fund and my investments. The only debt I have is the personal debt to my mom, and of course that's interest free, so that's nice. And my mortgage. So that's that's just ticking away in the background. So let me know how you're doing, and I'll see you soon with another video. Bye!